AI is making me stupid because I'd be like, what's the opposite of risk taker, which I asked earlier. And it was like, obviously a cautious planner.
Like,
and I was like, well, I could have figured that out, I guess, but I was like, rather just
stop
ask
using
this.
your brain.
So is it dumber or am I smarter for using technology?
Well, that's a good question for our guest.
It is for our guest. We can't introduce her yet because it's not her time to shine, but we can introduce ourselves.
Yes. Who are you?
My name is Kourtney Roman. Who are you?
I'm Kim Mogard.
And where are we? Just kidding. We don't have to say that.
Empire Media Solutions Studio in Frederick, Maryland.
We are. And we are the
Boss of Frederick. Woohoo!
One day, we'll have a sponsor for this part for a month, which once we get payment set up, we can do that.
Yes, that's exciting.
So we'll have this episode is brought to you by some head in charge, you know? That's what it'll be.
Yeah, we have different levels.
Yeah, it'll be very exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah. So I guess now is the time where we should probably ask our guest to introduce ourselves.
We should.
Ourselves?
Themselves.
All right, so guest, who are you?
Well, good afternoon. So I'm Rita Powell with AIgnite Consulting here locally in Frederick.
Yeah.
And all things AI and automation for me.
So break it down for our listeners. They might not know what AI stands for. I'm kidding. Who doesn't?
No, you
Tell us
never
more.
know.
You never know.
Let's do
AI could be augmented intervals.
Treat us like dummies.
Could be actuarial information.
Okay.
Could be
Not
apples.
interior.
Apples interior. Anyway, tell us more about Ignite. What do you do?
So AIgnite AI is artificial intelligence. I like to turn it into augmented intelligence though, because
Ooh.
AI, in the way of what the world is looking at it, is replacing humans. I'm here to let you know humans have to stay in the middle of everything. Humans created AI. AI needs the humans to stay. So robots will not be taking over your life and everything that you do.
So it's not going to be a Terminator.
It will not be a Terminator.
Are you sure?
Not as in what I do.
She could stop it.
Absolutely no.
You're a good person to know, just in case Skynet happens.
She's
or
the main
something.
character of Terminator, the one that tries to stop everything.
Oh, Linda.
Sarah-
Yes, that's your character.
What's her name?
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
That's
Yes.
you.
Rita Powell, a.k.a. Sarah Connor. Ooh, another good marketing strategy here.
Ooh.
You
Look at us
are
go.
the Terminator, and then it's AI in the middle.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
That was free.
Comic book hero, the Terminator.
You got to use that tomorrow.
That
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. You're welcome. Great.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you believe humans stay in the loop. I've also heard you say guardrails so many
Yes.
times. Tell us about that.
So guardrails are so important when you're using AI. You can use ChatGPT, which a lot of people are. They're using Claude. They're using whatever AI tool that they choose. And they're going and they're placing their information in, they're asking it questions, and when it provides the answer back, it's going to agree with you. AI, 1000% is meant to be agreeable. So you're going to ask it a question, and it's going to say, yes, Kourtney, you are the queen of the Roman Empire.
As it should.
Yes.
As it should.
And Kim Mogard is the queen of the sea.
Blank. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
See, I was like, we got to keep it vague.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the sea. I'm being proper, and queen of your industries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? When you have the guardrails in place, it helps you to look at what your blind spots are. It ensures that any of your proprietary information that you're putting out there specifically for travel and your agency specifically for what you and Empire Media Solutions are doing, putting those guardrails in allows your safeguarding of your information and of who you are. Now, all that to say, using the free version, and you're putting your information in the free version is training everybody on everything that is put in there. So you put your information in the free version, someone in China who's using it, or Russia, or even in the next state over, is using that, can pull that in as well. So when you have your safeguards in place, and the ethics are also very important in using AI, that is where the factor of I'm now using it safely comes into play.
Right. How do you stop it from becoming Wikipedia and just being fed a bunch of human content that's not fact checked? Does it have those safeguards kind of built into it to double check itself?
So the human, this is my motto right now, right, is human-led, AI-enabled. This is human has to stay in the midst of it all because it will hallucinate. It will lie to you. It will make up facts. You can sometimes ask it what day Christmas is on, and it might tell you Christmas in July.
Oh, the other day I said, how many R's are in the word raspberry? It said 2. Yeah, and then I had to be like, well, actually, there's 3, and it was like, oh, yes, you're right. There are 3 R's in raspberry.
Right.
I'm gonna stop a second. I'm like, how many R's are in raspberry?
We're like, raspberry.
It's a schnozberry.
Kim's like, oh, that's crazy. There's 8.
Yeah, like
Razzle-dazzleberry.
Mississippi, right?
Mississippi.
I'll believe ChatGPT. I am gullible. So that is scary. People who do trust it too much. So guardrails are important. The human fact checking.
Yes.
So make sure you're asking it something you kind of know something about, so you can kind of know how accurate it really is.
Yeah.
You know.
I've really appreciated our conversations, Rita, because I have really been utilizing AI, ChatGPT, creating my own structure to it, and also teaching it what I want it to say. You'll be so proud. We've talked about my brain, right?
Yes.
So part of Empire Media Solutions, what clients pay for, is Kourtney's brain, trademark. But I actually created a GPT version of Kourtney's brain so it could house all this information. So I can say, hey, I've got a new client. But I taught it to, when I tell it I have a new client, it generates an intake form. And it's really, really valuable. And I feel like I'm just scratching the surface.
Absolutely.
And I know you would look at it and be like, oh, that's such a stupid prompt.
That's where I struggle. It's just the prompt. Like, I can't get creative enough to know how to ask the question I want the answer to.
Right.
And that's like a great point there is AI literacy. Like
Yeah.
We're talking about guardrails. We're talking about the ethics. We're talking about the humans that have to stay in it. Without AI literacy, you're walking into a foreign country and you don't even know how to even say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, in their language. And that's exactly why the foundation of any AI implementation is going to be the AI literacy.
Yeah.
You have to understand what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how to prompt it. There's different frameworks that are out there. And the important thing to do is you give it a role. You assign it whoever your business coach would be. So a business coach, right? You are the world's best, well-known, most sought-after business coach. AI loves when you hype it up and you tell it it's the best. Right? It has no feelings, but when you tell it it's
Stroke
the best,
the ego a little bit.
Yeah.
it's going to give you
It's
a
like,
higher quality output.
Yeah.
So then you're this magnificent expert business coach. Here's what we are going to do. That's the task now that you're giving it. Here's the way I need it back. I need it in a table format. I need it to be able to be copy and pasted into my Google Sheets or a Word document or even fed into a website. You give it that information and then you tell it that when it goes to research, it needs to provide back the links to the information that it pulled from so that you, the human, can go verify.
Yeah. Oh, that is smart, because I use it a lot just when you're searching Google. Now at the top it's AI, and then it always has the link. And what I do for a living, I always know that that's a verified source or a blog source, or right away I can say, oh, I don't know if I trust that source. Yeah. So it's really important to know what you're looking for. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could ask for it to provide the citation back.
You can. The one thing with AI, so in Frederick, there's all this talk about these data centers being built because of the growth of technology and AI and all that stuff. And wherever you fall on the side of the spectrum, I think it's important to talk about, I don't think we're going to get rid of AI. There's no way at this point now that it's going to go anywhere. Yeah, if anything, it's just going to get more and more powerful. But I think it's important that people learn how to use it responsibly, because you can't deny that using it uses up natural resources, takes a lot of water, all that kind of stuff. But by learning AI literacy, trainings by AIgnite Consulting, oh my God, my cat hair is like all over her pant leg.
It was on
so
mine.
sorry. But I
think flapping off my shit.
Yeah, well, cat in the office. But I think part of like using AI responsibly is learning how to talk to it better, how to be more AI literate, because you're going to automatically use it less if you use it better, right?
Well, so you'll use it.
Not be so dependent on it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I just mean like you won't use it like sometimes like, oh my God, a cat. Crazy. Hi, Spielberg. So my cat's name is Spielberg, and she's a girl, and I thought she was a boy for 10 weeks, and then she never got balls.
And she is an orange tabby, which is actually unique as well.
Yeah, and she has no tail. So
she's just like Kourtney.
She's just like me, no tail and spunky and weird. Doesn't really like being held very much.
You don't either.
I know. Well, that's why I was talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat
anyway,
too.
Cat too. Anyway, but no, I just mean like, you know, some people like they say that saying thank you to AI, to GPT, whatever, uses like, you know, X amount of resources, where it's like you don't need to tell the thing thank you. It's not a human being. I don't know. Do you have thoughts on that?
So it doesn't have feelings.
Yeah.
There are no emotions. It doesn't empathize. If you're needing to have any kind of empathy toward a subject, it's not going to give you that. Okay. But I don't do the thank you and the please.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning days of ChatGPT coming on, you only had a certain limit of characters you could use. Please and thank you take up usage that you could use for other things. And then you would have to wait for 3 hours on the free plan in the beginning for it to come back to where you could even pick up to wherever you were at and hope you remember you were there 3 hours ago to continue on. So Rosie the robot, whatever, they're not coming because you didn't say please or thank you. There's no heart, there's no feeling.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But now, the plug for the data centers or not data centers, right, that's up in the air huge right now is that AI is the dumbest today that it's ever going to be.
That's true.
It's not going anywhere, and it is using up resources. But cars in the Industrial Revolution used up resources. They're still using up resources.
Yeah.
It's evolving.
Right. Yeah. It's true. I went out to West Virginia over the weekend, went out to Charleston, and then we came back up through a different part of the mountain state. And we came through like the Blackwater Falls area, and there was a waterfall we went and saw called Douglas Falls, but it's out in, you know, the middle of nowhere, West Virginia. It's in, I guess it used to be called Douglas, whatever. But you drive down this little like gravelly road full of potholes, like there's just like water. It was very interesting, very backwoods. But you come through one part and then you just start to see these weird like at first I thought it was like some sort of old like lime kiln or something like that, but you get into this area where like coal was such an industry, and these were old coal ovens where they would take the coal, put them in these ovens, seal them up except for one vent at the top, light them on fire for 48 hours until the coal reduced into what is called coke, C-O-K-E, which I was like, they made Coke out here? Not that kind of Coke. Or Coca-Cola, not that kind of Coke either. But it was like by burning off any of the impurities in the coal, it was left with this like super pure substance they actually still use in like the steel industry. But anyway, these old ovens, there were like 400 of them. Like it was horrible for the environment because it said it burned for 48 hours. It was like, it let off like white smoke, and then it turned into greenish yellow smoke, and then really thick black smoke. And there was a sign too, and it talked about the environmental damage it caused and still causes, like the acid mineral runoff into the waters, the like just deforestation because of like all the wood and stuff they had to burn and things, and like all this stuff, and still having problems with that. And they're still trying to come back in that area. Anyway, but I like your point is that like everything industrial wise.
That's a long answer for that.
It's a very long answer. Don't worry, I can cut it down. I thought it was fascinating. But I mean, to your point though, it's like you're right. Any of these advancements have caused problems along the way. AI is not new to that. It's just a new, different problem.
Yeah, they'll find ways, as they always do, to work with it and help with the environment. I mean, it's going to take some time, but I do. Like you said, we can't ignore it. And I think it's important to have people like Rita who are very versed in it to help people use it appropriately and learn how to become friends with it. Because so often I always say I was afraid of it. I was the AI for dummies. Like, it scared me. But once I'm starting to learn very very slowly, but I'm learning how to interact with it. I think it just takes time for people to get used to it, and then it'll definitely evolve into just something we do every day. It's going to be like the Jetsons.
Right.
You know, like we all look at the Jetsons, we're like, what is going on? Why are you talking into a TV? And we do it all the time now. So it's just going to be just part of our life. So it's like, you gotta embrace it. Mm-hmm. And I think it's so important then to have the AI literacy and the AI safety that goes along with that to put the guardrails on. So you're not just trusting it wholeheartedly. You have to, like you said, the human component. And I appreciate every time you talk about it, that's the first thing you say. It has to be human driven, human checked. Like, you can't just let it run wild, because that's when people get in trouble. And, you know, back to the whole, just getting used to using it. I mean, my background's education, and I still work for institutions, and they right now are putting out AI policies. And you can use AI, you have to cite it, you have to make sure you state that this is AI generated. And so it's a huge topic right now. So people don't use it for cheating, they're using it to augment their research. Yeah. But it's huge right now. I just got like so many emails the last 2 weeks of institutions adopting it, and it's ever changing. Yeah. But, you know, we use it for plagiarism. I mean, you can use it for anything. Well, not for plagiarism, but to check for plagiarism. You can use it for plagiarism and to check for plagiarism.
So
that's my biggest thing.
Even in Grammarly. Right? Grammarly is used by students. Mm-hmm.
We have an education.
And they put their stuff in and they check for their grammar. I was literally in it last night because I am writing a paper for my class. And they have an AI detection. It tells you like
I use that with my students all the time.
Of it is AI detectable. And the hard part about that is, a lot of the ways we speak and the way we write and the way we were taught English, right, it is AI detectable because it's proper English. Mm-hmm. But it also looks at if your sentence structure matches this certain perfection, and when you go from there, then that's possible AI written. And I'm looking at like, how many times can I rewrite this stupid paragraph that makes sense to me, and you're not going to say it sounds like AI when I'm writing this
that's
paragraph. True. But like, so even those tools are coming out now with AI capability, not just detection, but would you like to humanize it? There's different tabs I can hit now and be like, I can sound more human. What kind of human do you want me to rewrite this as an AI bot?
Can you sound like I'm Irish? Can you sound British?
Well,
I'm kidding.
So it's not to sound British.
But there are different ways of talking that has different, you know, like, can you talk about something slippy?
Slippy. Use different slang from different places. Or Canadian A.
Yeah, A.
Right,
you know,
got the Canadian
don't you know
the Southern, real deep South Southern twang?
Yeah, y'all.
You can put in there.
Can it say y'all?
I guess you could, right?
Yeah.
But I was kind of joking, but that's the truth. That would make it be more personal to you if that is your dialect, the language you use, the way you talk.
Even on the voice mode that's out there are voice agents, voice receptionists that are out there now.
That's scary.
That you can choose, right? So your VA that you've got.
Yeah.
You know, you guys were talking on one of your episodes about maybe you really are in business 24/7 because of when your VA comes on.
I love that she's listened to our episodes.
I know, she even. We gotta give her a shout out because she listened, and this is what every guest in the future has to do now. Rita,
they should do it.
Set the bar high. Yeah, she brought cheddar sun chips for me, and I'm so excited. I'm going to break them out tonight for dinner.
And she brought me lemon spindrift.
Yes.
This episode is brought to you by lemon spindrift. Not really.
She's been dropping different things that she's listened to our podcast. So I really appreciate that. It makes us happy.
Feels so powerful.
And Kourtney the other day was actually recognized because of the podcast. She was out in public, and somebody said, "Oh."
Well, I was like, "I have a podcast." She was like, "Oh, that's where I know you from." And I was like, "Oh my God, crazy, so weird." You know, just local in Frederick, but
it's fun.
But
fun.
To be a local celebrity.
Oh, I know. It's a hard life. I'm so poor. Anybody want to be never mind.
So back on the voice receptionist though, so you can get one, you can create it, and we take sound bites of you speaking, and your voice receptionist who's on 24/7 for real is on there and be, "Hi, I'm Kim's VA, here we go," and it asks questions, and then it can even send them to your calendar to book on your calendar for you.
Now, is this all on the phone if they would call? So it'd be somebody answering the phone?
Yeah.
There would be a phone number they would call, and it would go to.
I saw this on TikTok or something, and it was a woman called her husband and got his AI receptionist.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah. And it's like, can I book let's book a reservation for tonight, like at a restaurant or something. Well, obviously she loves AI, right?
She's head to toe AI.
What is your just quick tip about AI? If you could give our audience something as they kind of start to navigate this world.
AI is not going anywhere, but all AI is not created equal. The way you prompt one and speak to one is not the way you speak to the others. So when you find one for what you're looking to do, so research has Perplexity. If you want one that's more secure, there's Claude. Right? Find one, learn it. Get that AI literacy down, because otherwise you are only going to scratch the surface and you're going to get AI slop.
Oh.
We don't want AI slop.
Don't want AI slop. IA slop? I don't know. I just say things. Okay,
what was the drink?
What do you want to know? Okay, so just, I guess, what services do you offer people?
Okay, so AI literacy is huge. That is the foundation across everybody who's looking to implement AI. Second is AI automation in the way of receptionists. If you would like to have a widget, a chatbot on your website, we can do that. Automating processes. Not everything is an AI automation issue. There are human issues in the human processes.
Don't I know?
And I'll be the first to come and tell you no. I'm not going to come in. We don't automate everything. You need to automate the quick win first, the quick ROI. So your lowest hanging fruit, your email inboxes. What's going to give you your time back? Your calendars, right? Then you can look more at the larger picture and what else could be automated.
Okay, so let's go backtrack. Okay. So Rita has something really exciting to share.
She does.
And we're here to break the news. Not really. I feel like it's already, people have already.
Because this will be out before her event, so.
It's true.
Yeah.
So what is your exciting news?
I am going to be a panelist down at BNI's national conference in the end of April down in Florida.
That's amazing. Wait.
Oh, shit. She did too. She did a clap and a womp womp. That was good, though.
Womp womp womp. Oh, stop it. There we go. Oh, okay. Why are you blinking? Okay, whatever. That's so exciting. That is really, really awesome. And on AI too, which is going to be like a really hot button topic. So are you a panelist with other people or are you presenting?
So I have a 45-minute presentation. So
that's a big deal. Wow.
Yes.
What are you going to talk about?
Ethics.
Oh.
In AI.
Okay. Yeah.
The need for AI policies and AI literacy and starting at the bottom and going up.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh,
it's
so sad
cool.
I'm not going.
I know. I could go.
You mean, yay, I'm going to go and support Rita.
I want to go support Rita, but
we're both poor.
I know. I'm like, I did just apply for business loan. So watch that world. Here we come. All right. So now we're going to move
that's
into...
super exciting. So we wanted to put that shout out for you because that's huge.
Thank
Especially,
you.
Selfishly, you're in our BNI chapter, so that's huge that you're representing just our chapter, Maryland in general, and then to get the bid to be down there. I mean, how many people applied?
Huge. Well, especially because when did you start your business?
So AIgnite itself is almost a year old.
Okay.
I started Rita Recommends about 2 years before that, and it took my time really getting off the ground because I needed everything in place.
How's that working out?
Yeah. Well, AIgnite was born last year, so we are.
That's a big deal, though.
There.
A national conference
stage.
I mean, that's going to be thousands of people.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they
She's
all
like,
understand.
Yeah. Are you nervous?
Not at all. Of course I am.
Oh, not at all. I mean, not at all.
Not at all.
That's cool. Yes. And the fact that your services are national, like you can get business anywhere from this. So hopefully it's huge lead generation for you and really
absolutely.
Not only just sharing your knowledge, but also maybe getting some business as well to help really launch yourself.
Yeah.
More nationally, which is huge.
Of course, that would be the end goal. But really, for me, And the quick B&I plug on that one is the giver's gain aspect of it is if I could give the whole world the AI literacy so that they know how to use it properly, so we don't end up using it for mental health as a as our own
a replacement
therapist.
for a therapist. Yeah, I've heard
Right.
stories about that.
Because it's going to be agreeable, right? We don't want to use it as that. We want the knowledge base on how to use it and what can it bring to our life in the proper way. So
Right.
that's what I'd want.
Because it's a tool.
It is
Not
a
a friend.
tool.
Because it doesn't feel anything.
No, it has no emotions. You do not need to be kind.
Yeah.
No, please, no, thank you.
It's not a boss bitch.
Oh, you can make it a boss bitch.
You could make it a boss bitch, but... All right, so we are going to move into our rapid fire.
Okay.
But when I say rapid fire next time, you have to give me a rapid fire noise. Ready? We're going to move into our rapid fire.
Pachow!
Oh,
I like the chow.
Pachow is fun. Okay, so the first ones are kind of like this or that, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to pick 3, and then do you want to do the other section?
Sure,
So you got to pick 3, and then the last question is
Yeah.
the main one, you know? Okay, great. Let's see. Coffee or cocktail?
Cocktail. I'm not a coffee drinker.
Okay. Time blocking or flying by the seat of your pants?
Yeah, talk a good game, but I'm flying by the seat of my pants.
Same girl. Heels, flats, or sneakers? Sneaks. White sneakers at that. They're white.
Not anymore. If Spielberg's
They're
on
my
them.
work sneakers.
Oh.
They're my Ignite sneakers, only for when I dress up for Ignite.
I love that.
I like that too.
Good idea.
I like that. You know, a wise woman, Jean Wright, plug, she told me confidence in business is dressing for your profession. And the lovely thing about being a business owner is that you get to choose what your profession dresses like. Very cool. Okay. And then second section.
So we're not asking us.
So these, we're just asking you. So these are a little bit more longer, like they're more open-ended, but still meant to be rapid fire.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't think too hard.
All right. What is your current hype song?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. That one's going to take a long time to think. Whatever's on the radio that I can jam to.
Like when you just need to be like brought into like a great mood. Like for me, I'll give you my example. My hype song is Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, or Will You Be There?
See, and I like this Rachel Platten, I think is her name, whatever.
Yeah, the fight song?
This is my fight song.
Yeah, see, that's a hype song.
That's
So
my
weird.
hype song.
Pink Pony Club?
Yes, I see that.
Yeah.
She plays it a
I
lot.
do like that one.
All right. For an email, reply immediately or you circle back next week.
If I told you that I had 60 some odd thousand emails in my Gmail.
Yep, that answers that question.
Oh my God.
That was actually one of these we wanted to put in here. And I will say, we've talked about my inbox before. My Yahoo inbox, forget about it. I'm paying $2 a month because I just don't want to clear it out because I exceeded my one work email is like 14,000, but then I have a new email I got. So I am working really hard and keeping it zero and filing. So it's like a new, without me having to go back to the old email and fix it, I'm just starting fresh.
It's lovely.
And I am still doing it.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm turning over a new leaf. So
Look at
that's
you.
big.
And
But
you can use AI to tell you what's important for your day. It can go through your email and say, yes, you must.
All right, let's
respond
talk.
to this.
Let's talk because I need that because it's ridiculous what I'm getting in my inbox. All right, what's your favorite way? No, I like. Oh, okay. What's one thing people don't know about you? You can keep it PG, dark. We can edit.
I want to travel the world and actually live in a lighthouse somewhere.
Were you the one that was like, Serena, do you have any lighthouses?
Uh-huh.
That's so
Spielberg
cool.
just stepped on that. She didn't do anything, right?
Yeah,
She's stepping on the mouse pad. Just perfect.
It's still recording, so
Okay.
she's great.
Okay, just
Look at her. Oh my gosh. Oh my cat. Okay, so final question of the rapid fire. And that'll lead more into
So I
the
love that. Sorry,
conversation.
the lighthouse and traveling.
Yeah,
There's so many lighthouses. We visited one in Peggy's Cove.
we did. I don't know if you could live in that one.
No, but it was
Yeah.
cool.
I just want to stay for a while.
Yeah, I've definitely
Yeah.
seen them places.
There's
There's like
Airbnb.
Airbnbs, but then it's like if you're in the middle of the water, I mean, it depends where the lighthouse is. How do you get
A boat?
Supplies. Well, obviously. Okay, there's a town. No, there's a city in Maryland in the Chesapeake Bay. I guess it's technically Virginia. I forget the name of it. I found it on TikTok. It's like so old fashioned that they still talk in like colonial English or something really weird. Look it up on TikTok. It's really fascinating. They don't have.
Is it
like,
true?
They have like 8 cars.
Half the stuff on TikTok I don't trust.
It was real. They have like 1 post office. It's great. Anyway, what does being a boss bitch mean to you?
Figuring out how to run my own life. No, being a boss bitch is going out there and parting the waters for other women. There are not a lot of women in tech there are women in tech. Let me put that. There are not a lot who are visible and who are seen. So it's parting the ways for other women to be able to come into the space and take up space unapologetically. I think we as women always kind of have to take a back seat, especially when men are in the room who are in the same industry as us. So it's going out there and it's being seen as the powerhouse of the industry.
That was beautiful.
Love it.
I love that parting the waters for other women is so important.
And I love it's unapologetic is the term that a lot of people bring up all the time. And I feel like I've said it over and over. You know, especially your industry is probably more male dominated. My industry is more female dominated. Yours is a good mix.
Probably a good mix, yeah.
But it just depends on industry too sometimes, because you still need to be a boss bitch within your industry, regardless if it's male or female. You still want to be that forefront and just do it. Take the risks and just don't apologize for it.
Yeah, and don't look back. And I think like
no regrets.
No regrets. We've talked about like, you know, the word bitch is like there can be a negative
derogatory.
It can be derogatory, and a negative connotation, and I think it's important as women to we've really started reclaiming that word as empowering for ourselves. So it's like being a boss bitch is not like being a bitch to other people. It's being a bitch in the situation that you're in. It's being a boss bitch in your own lane and not afraid to like work with other people. I'm a huge believer in community over competition. I've said it before. It's like the only way I'm able to grow my empire now is to work with other people. So, yeah.
Well, and there comes that point. You've hit a very valid point on that. Growth only happens when you allow yourself to be with others. If you're the smartest in any room, the most knowledgeable in any room, you're not growing. Yeah. And so then you're just going to stagnate.
Yeah.
And so to be empowered, to be a boss bitch this is a motto that I'm taking with me from the military when I was there, is that no matter how high I climb up a ladder as far as promotion status and any certifications, if I don't turn around and reach my hand out and propel somebody from behind me up the ladder ahead of me, then I have failed.
Yeah.
Because it's about getting those people ahead. You only succeed if those who you're leading or those who you're working with, if they succeed. And so it's very much that for me. I have to turn around and reach back my hand on my ladder. Yeah. And get them ahead of me.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's a soundbite if I've ever heard a soundbite.
I know, it's so good. That's so good. I love that.
She just dropped the mic on us. I'm speechless.
I don't know what to say. Well, it was great. No, that's great. So you have military experience. Mm-hmm. So you were Navy?
I was Navy.
For how long?
20 years.
You were a brigadier general, right?
No.
But thank you for your service.
Thank you. Us enlisted folks say we work for a living. And so any officers that are out there, they're the policy makers. I stayed enlisted because I wanted to work with the people, not with the policies.
Okay, yeah. So still boss bitch mentality. Yes. Very much like givers gain, B&I core value, but also like that community environment, that bringing people alongside with you.
Oh, absolutely.
We really can't do this by ourselves.
Well, you can't be in the military and not be a part of a team.
Absolutely.
That's how you survive.
It's like literally the whole thing.
That's how
it's literally all working together. Yeah. The one of many or
the whole
something.
System's in place, so that makes sense. What?
Semper
Fi?
Preparis.
Semper Fi.
That's
Semper Fi. My God, any Marine listening is edit that out.
Yes, edit that one out. My husband
that's Marines.
Semper Fi.
I had it in my head. It just didn't come out of my mouth.
Semper Fidelis is the Marines.
What's the Navy? In the Navy.
Just like that?
It's a a Village People song.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I never paid attention to ours because we didn't really say it like the Marines did it. I heard it from my husband all the time. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
And oorah. I didn't say it right, but this oorah is.
I'm not going to try. It's embarrassing. Oh my gosh. All right. Do you want to move on to a final fun prompt?
Yeah.
Okay. Final fun prompt.
Okay. We had this in our others we didn't choose. What's a boss move you made that scared the hell out of you?
Quitting my job last year. My 9-to-5 job, 9 to 5, to quit running up and down the road and to go all in on Ignite, even though I had no money coming in other than my military retirement.
Well, we don't know what that's like, obviously.
We have no money.
No, I mean, yeah, that's exactly mine is quitting my, not even, it was stable income. It wasn't even full-time, but it's my stable income job last year and going just all in on the business. And I have survived so far. Yeah.
Yeah. That's about me too. The boss move for me would be, first of all, just going into the business I'm in with no savings. I kind of just jumped in and said, this is my passion, follow my passion. The money will follow. It's followed, but very slowly. Yeah. But it's working.
It's coming.
But it definitely is paid off. I'm in the 4th year, so I do believe that you have to have that 3-year mark to really give yourself some grace. Mm-hmm. But that's a boss move. And then my most recent boss move is I have chosen to go out on my own. I can't say a lot because of franchisee stuff will edit that. But so just made some choices for me moving forward, and I think it's going to be great. Yeah. We'll decide how to edit that because I don't want to put too much out there.
I think what
but
you
my
said
boss move,
I think what you said is great. You didn't mention anything specifically, so it's fine.
So
people can.
I think that those are all great boss moves, boss bitch moves, however you want to put it, because it's putting ourselves at the forefront of what it is we want in our life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for the first time ever.
Yeah, because we always put other people first, and as females, we don't do it to ourselves enough.
Yeah.
And I do think and I always say what you put out to the universe, you get back tenfold. Yeah. I believe in that because you said, I'm not going to do the hustle down the road. I'm going to believe in my business. You said, I have a steady income and I have health insurance.
401k, free coffee, Spotify.
I was sad I wasn't sharing in your coffee
friends
benefit anymore. But that's true because you put it out to the universe and there's nothing more than just taking that risk and letting it come to you, because I feel like you put a block out there. If you keep hanging on to that last thread and say, oh, well, I'll do it one day, I feel like the universe doesn't provide at the level that if you put it out there wholeheartedly, it will come to you.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow. Maybe after a ton of debt.
Yeah.
I will say that. But it will provide in the future. I mean, you have to just follow that dream and not give up.
I mean, worst case scenario, everybody dies, so none of us are
apocalypse.
None of us are getting out of this alive, Right. So it's like, might as well
live your life now. Take some quality of life. We've had that conversation so many times.
And if I hadn't taken that leap, right, which would have been or took me into then BNI, which then took me into meeting you guys, right, and connecting, that wouldn't have happened.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
It wouldn't have happened.
It's true. Yeah, it's like all those little things. Honestly, a recent boss move is this. Starting this podcast, I think, has been really great. It's been good for my confidence. I mean, it's been a bit of a headache just trying to get the workload, but I really enjoy it, and I get to build a brand and have fun with my friend and talk to other awesome people and friends and promote them. And
we say it's like our weekly therapy because it makes us not feel alone, and people are like, oh, you guys are together all the time. We are, but we're paralleling.
Yeah.
But as small business owners, you are an island.
Yes.
We've said this so many times. You need somebody, whether it's completely different industries, you still have that same common denominator of running a business and the same pains and gains or whatever we want to call throughout the process. So just us sitting here, sometimes we'll not have a guest. We just sit here and do the podcast, and we'll go into it kind of like, well, it's a shitty day.
Yeah.
We come out of it like, wow. So just having that conversation is a boss move that if anything, this is amazing for just, like you said, confidence, self-worth, therapy, mental health, just to say we're not in it alone.
Yeah.
And it's huge for me.
And I know we have like at least, maybe 20 listeners, and I know people get something out of it. I mean, we listened to it. We listened to it the other day on the road together, driving down to Gaithersburg or whatever, and it was just like,
Matt and I listened to 2 episodes going to sleep the other night. He's like, listen to it at night. So I just had my phone on my chest.
I love that I can be in bed with you guys.
You are in bed with us often.
She's in between the sheets.
But it does. It's just one of those things. It's just fun. So, we hope this is helpful for many people. And I appreciate you've listened to it. You brought us our favorite treats.
Yes.
But, we hope it takes off. And if it doesn't, I am super proud of where we are. And this is a boss move that triggered a lot of other moves I've made in my life. So I'm forever grateful.
Yeah.
It's a domino effect.
It really is a boss move that caused other boss moves.
Right. That could either go the wrong way. Domino effect of not moving, not taking the leaps and bounds, not being afraid to fail and get back up. And then that can go down into the domino effect of self-destruction or giving up.
Yeah.
Right? Or
I probably would have given up if I didn't have her in my corner sometimes. I mean, we definitely have those days where we're like, is this really what we want to do?
I know, 100%. It's like I love what I do, but also like it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
So you need your tribe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And this is the tribe.
Yeah.
So like you said, we have our inner circle, we have the BNI tribe, we have then the podcast tribes. I mean, they're all intersecting in a way that I think is hopefully beneficial to everybody.
Yeah.
Even Spielberg has
Spielberg.
She has a tribe now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. She's a podcast kitty. Okay. Travel joke?
Yes. All right. I'm going to hopefully memorize it and not bomb it unless I do a take 2.
Okay.
Where do eggs go on vacation?
I just watched Zootopia, so I'm going to go Eggtopia.
I was like Yolkland.
New York City. Did I do it right?
Yes. Real big emphasis on the yolk. New York City. Oh my gosh. It's the big egg.
Yes. She had the drums.
Oh, there's one. So, thank you so much, Rita, for being on our show. It's been lovely to talk to you, even though we know so much about you. But your knowledge on AI is changing how I do business. So,
and how can we help you?
Yeah.
And where can people contact you?
Yes, where can people contact you? So
I do have a website. It's www.ignitemethod.com. So Ignite is AI, because of course the play on AI. So www.aignite method, METHOD.com.
COM.
I just had to do it.
Are you on any social media platforms?
I am on LinkedIn as well. So Rita Powell, Automation Queen.
Love it.
She is. She is. She will critique and cringe when she sees your prompts that you do.
Yes. If you don't like honesty, I'm not your gal.
I think boss bitches like honesty. So
can I ask just one more question to help you with your business too? What's a good referral partner for you, or what are you looking for?
Yeah.
How can people connect with you, or certain businesses, or
so if you are a business who is toying with AI and you know that you're putting prompts in and you're getting crap back out, and you want to do better, you know you need to do better, and you're ready to automate your brain like Kourtney has done with her brain, that is who needs to reach out to me. We will give you time back in your week. We will start slow, but even 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week is a lot for a solopreneur.
Yeah, absolutely. Amen. Oh my gosh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. So thank you, Rita, so much for being on the show.
Yes, thank you.
It's been a lovely conversation, and it's always good to see you. I'm so glad you joined our chapter.
Thank you for inviting me to come. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, of course. And as always, we are the Boss Bitches of Frederick.
And then we have an outro.
And we will see you next week.
See you there.